Hello everyone, we are going to introduce Māori people. Māori belong to Polynesian and Austronesian language groups. They are indigenous in New Zealand. There are about 700,000 Māori people in the world. They believe in anivision. One of Māori's features is spiral tattoo on their face, and it stands for the social status. They called it mako. Men tattoo on their face, legs, buttock, and women tattoo on their lips and chins. Māori people have a unique gift at woodcuts. There are spiral patterns on the pillars, adornments, stone tools, and weaponry. They dance haka before fighting with others. Haka is word dance, and the music with percussion to present the brave word dance. Sticker their tunes. Auri represent that they did not surrender in the past. However, it stands for welcome now. I know you are bored with our introduction. Let's see a film with haka. Human beings moved to Indonesia and Australia from Southeast Asia 40,000 years ago. The residents in Taiwan also moved there 40,000 years ago. The ancestor of Māori in Asia until the 3rd century, and they followed the mariner Kupo across the ocean and began the journey. At the same time, the people in Taiwan began to move to the island in Oceania, carrying animals, seeds, and potteries. We believe both groups met somewhere and they became one group. In 1200 AD, they moved to North Islands and South Island of New Zealand. They got food from nature and they had simple trading behavior. Māori culture was taking shape. In 1642 AD, mariners of Europe passed and called the land Staten Land, and it is New Zealand now. From the aforementioned, the descendants of Taiwan built Māori cultures in New Zealand. According to the study of Dr. Jeff Chambers from New Zealand, he analyzed the genetic reaction to alcohol and found that there are 2 such genes in the indigenous people in most of Asian countries, while there is only one in the indigenous people in Taiwan, which is the same as the Māori people. He thought that one of genes was lost when Māori's ancestor left Taiwan. Scientists compare Oceania skulls and East Asia skulls. They determined that Oceania Islander actually were Taiwanese indigenous people descendants. In fact, not only Māori, almost all the descendants of Pacific Islanders have the same gene from East Asia. Interestingly, Scientists found that Māori's Chinese pronunciation was extremely correct and learned very quickly in an experiment of Māori learning Chinese. Some Māori came to Taiwan. They feel like at home. In the 20th century, the number of Māoris reduced to 40,000 in New Zealand. The European scholars thought that Māori might disappear like the indigenous people of Australia. With the policy of the government led by the European descendants, the number of Māori has reduced to 15% of the population of New Zealand. Rotorua in New Zealand is the place where there are the most Māori people. We tell Māori stories simply. Have you ever associated Māori with Taiwan before our presentation? We are a family. Remember to say hello to Māori next time.